let's talk about it. I'm happy TikTok is getting the boot. Ooh! Ooh! TikTok is gone. It's gonna be deleted. And you know what? This will be good for us. Let's think of the greater good. Let's think of less screen time. Let's think of sitting outside on the porch. Let's think about how our eyes won't hurt in the next 20 years. This will be good for us. Let's get to it. Alright, so first thing I want to cover really is that I feel like I have always been a phone kid. I got my first phone when I was 3 years old, and I feel like that really has dictated how much of screen time I give myself. And it's too much. COVID is really where it got bad because all we had was our phones. I never brought my laptop to school or my iPad. It was literally just my phone and my book bags. But the second we started bringing our laptops to school and using laptops to take tests and do schoolwork is the minute the world went phew. So for 2025, let's get back on our schedule. Let's start putting our phones down. Let's start limiting our screen time. So I really just want to put my phone down. And I feel like, because I recently just found out, Mom, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm talking to you. I have OCD. Y'all, I thought OCD meant obsessive cleaning disorder. No. And when I say it was like a light bulb in my head when I was reading it, and everything was like check, 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 I was like, my attention span is also extremely bad. And I don't know what has happened in 2024 or last year. I don't know what happened, but it was so bad. Like, I could be watching a TV show and I'm genuinely trying to like get into it, but like the second I'm like, I need my phone in my, like, I need my phone in my hand. I need to be scrolling on TikTok. I need to be scrolling on social media. What was wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And why did I feel the need like I had to scroll? Maybe it's my ADHD. Maybe it was like, okay, I'm kind of bored. Let's focus on something different. Or I would just be scrolling on TikTok and also watching TV. Like, just focus on one thing. And my ADHD also shows when I'm like already thinking ahead. Like, I don't know how to just cross that bridge when we get, I don't know how to do that. I'm thinking of the next bridge after the first bridge. Or I'm already there. Like, my mind is so like enhanced. It's already like to the next problem. I can't solve a problem one by one. I have to already think ahead, and I have to know what's gonna come next, or my mind is just it's gonna like literally like explode. I feel like TikTok getting deleted, it's probably a prank and it probably won't get deleted. A sliver, is that the correct thing for it? Like, a little inkling of me doesn't want it to get deleted because I love TikTok, and TikTok honestly makes me feel like I'm not alone in this world. Like, it reminds me every day that somebody is going through the same thing that you're going through, because there are people out there who don't have pride and they want to post and they want to let others know, like, hey, like, it's okay to feel this way, it's okay to not be okay, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be happy. When I get on TikTok and I see people being relating to what I'm going through in my life, it makes me like feel like it's comforting, you know? Other than like, I also like take my pictures on TikTok. That's what's really getting me. That's what's really hitting my heart, because those filters on TikTok can never. Them Instagram filters can never with TikTok. I mean, TikTok filters are A1. Like, all my videos. Let's just a moment of silence. Bow your head. But like I said, this would be really good for us to just enjoy the world. And I know this world is a very sad place with the events that have been going on, and the year hasn't even started. It's also a matter of just self-discipline. This morning I literally went on my settings on my phone. I literally set my stuff to only 3 hours of screen time with TikTok and Instagram. Even if I'm at the gym, my phone distracts me. It's crazy that it really is that dang phone. It really is that damn phone that these old heads be talking about. I hate when they write. I really do. But like, sometimes I get jealous of like how they didn't have technology and they really lived in the moment and they really met like their soulmates like in person. Like, is it just me? I literally hate meeting people on the internet. Like, let's say somebody DMs me. If I've never met you in person, I'm probably not gonna respond to you. I just feel like it's a setup. When I meet you in person, I rather like see you like at like school. Not school. Like, I want to meet my soulmate like, I don't know, at the bookstore. But I was taking my psychology class this semester. I think it was like 2301. And she was talking about how our brains have to be stimulated 24/7. And I'm just like, that's sad. Like, why can't we just rest? Why can't we just stare at the walls? I'm also doing dry January. It's basically just like you're not drinking all January. And my sister was talking to me. I was asking her, I was like, hey, are you gonna do dry January? And she's like, no, I don't really have drinking issues. And I was like, well, you don't have to have issues to have self-discipline. And actually, I was thinking about me saying how I want to get off my phone, but I have an issue with my phone. So technically, I do have an issue, which is why I'm self-disciplining myself. I just think dry January was a fun challenge that I wanted to try. And you know what's funny is that I really never succeed in the challenges that I give myself, like a diet or don't drink juice for a week, only drink water, like all, and I just be like tempted. So now I really want to like get into like actually following through with the challenges that I give myself, which is dry January. And then yesterday I was talking to my mom and I was like, I could really go for some wine right now. And she's like, no, you said dry January, you're gonna do dry January. And I was like, you know what, I love you, thank you for keeping me on my P's and Q's, because there's a bottle of wine in my refrigerator calling my name, but I have to wait until February. And honestly, maybe I might like dry January. I might like how it feels to be refreshed and not to drink alcohol, and I might be sober this whole year. We never know. But Springfest is coming up, so I can't really say that will happen. Mics that I've been wanting to use for the freaking longest. Let's open them and see. Okay, intervention. So sorry, I know I look really sick, but the whole point of this video is to find different crafts and try out new things in life so you can figure out where you belong and you can figure out yourself. Like the whole point of life, and I feel like your 20s, which everyone tells me about, is you're literally figuring out who you are and who you're going to be. So that's why I say try different crafts. And although I did all that stuff from when I was like little till now, I still have different things that I want to dabble in and I actually want to pursue, not just try. Okay, good night. I feel like it's also really good to stick to one craft and to keep it like really close to your heart, so you can it's really good to find your place in this world. Like if you're a painter, paint. If you're a dancer, dance. If you like to film videos or edit videos or be in the videos or do photography, do that. If you like to read, do that. Anything to get you off your phone and into life, you know? I feel like that is the focus this year, especially the beginning of this year. Like I have one more semester left of school, so I really am trying to get my work done and keep my head on straight. But it's also nice to escape sometimes and find your craft. And right now my craft just happens to be social media right now, which is editing videos and talking to the camera 24/7. But I enjoy it. Do what makes you happy. We do not make it out of this life alive, so do what makes you happy. We all die in the end. So people's opinions and 2 cents, it's not needed. Whatever matters to you, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel like you should do it. But I am saying get off this phone and get into life. Get you some business. But if you're a person like me who has ADHD and needs to be constantly it needs to be constantly stimulated by something, adapt a craft. That could be anything. Painting, swimming, soccer. And it's never too late to get into anything. You can become the world's greatest dancer at 20. Hopefully this was like a wake-up call for some of you, for some people, to get off that phone and get into life and get a craft. I really am the biggest person about getting crafts. I think I've dabbled in almost everything, and I finally found something that actually like makes me happy. For the longest, I feel like school like made me happy. Like, and I know some people, I know someone out there feels the same way about me. I mean, feels the same way about how I feel about school. Like, I honestly feel like if I'm not in school, like I am like nothing. Like, I feel like school is something that I'm good at, so I like it. I mean, it stresses me out, but at the end of the day, I like when I do all the hard work and I'm studying and I'm doing all this and the third, I feel good when I get that A. Like, I feel like it makes me feel good, and I feel like I've always been good at school. But school shouldn't be your whole life. I was watching this video on TikTok, ironically, and this girl was talking about how she doesn't feel like she's productive unless she's in school, and she doesn't feel she wants to start her year, but she feels like she can't start her year until she gets to school or campus. And I was like, that's not true. You can like start like a little, I mean, it's the difference between what you feel and what you like know. Like, if she feels that way, I mean, that's cool, whatever. But like, if you know that's not true, try and work to get your heart to where your mindset is. Try and work to get your feelings to what your mindset is, you know? Like I said in my other video of 19 to 19, in the beginning, it is about what you feel, but at the end, it's about what you have learned and your choice on how you're going to go about how you're feeling. You know, you can't say, oh, I'm just so sad, I'm so depressed. Okay, now we know that now. What are you gonna do about that, you know? I'm saying you feel unproductive. Okay, you understand what you're feeling. You feel unproductive. Now, what can you do to not be unproductive? But yeah, I kind of feel what you're saying. Like, I mean, like, school really keeps me on my toes. School makes me feel like I'm doing something with my life. But I also want to do something different. Like, I want to dabble in different things. Like, Lord have mercy, what have I done? I did. This is like things when I was like little, like, and that also counts too. I remember when I was little, I wanted to be a chef. Girl, I can't cook to save my goddamn life, but I'm gonna learn one day. For the inner me, for the inner Alondra, for the little kid in me who wanted to be a chef when she was little, I'm gonna learn. You know, I also wanted to be a ballerina one day in like elementary, and then in middle school, I did ballet class for like a week. I didn't like it. But it was checked off my bucket list, okay? Period. Just check things off your bucket list. Do things that your inner kid wanted to do. A lot of people want to travel this year. Traveling is a really good thing. I feel like you can find things out about yourself when you travel. Different music types that you might not know that you even liked, you know, that you never heard before. I know I struggle with probably we don't have the money to travel, we don't have the funds, we don't have the support. And honestly, I don't know how to help you on that one because I don't either. I just give it to God and hope that the money will come back to me. And it does. So that's the only advice that I can give you. I don't want to give you a whole bunch of BS because how is that going to help you? I've done many sports and things that I might not have been good at it, but I can most definitely check it off my bucket list and say that I've tried. As long as you can I talk? Hello? This freaking speech impediment. As long as you can say that you have tried, I feel like you won't regret it. I sleep really good at night knowing that I did my best. I sleep terrible at night knowing that I didn't even try. I have done basketball. I did track in middle school, but we only had one track. We only had one meet. But hey, I know what a track meet's looks like, and I don't like it. I don't like to run. So now running is not my thing. I did basketball for like 2 years. That wasn't my thing either. Okay. Volleyball, I actually loved volleyball. I did, but apparently it wasn't my thing. I'll be honest, I wasn't in shape, and that's okay. That is okay. Girl, I like Regina George's mama. We know that's not my thing now. Perfect, let's move on. So then I decided, okay, let's do dance. I did dance for 3 years. Loved it. Wasn't really passionate about it, you know? I still dance to this day on my own time because I love dance, but maybe just not that style of dancing. I realized that I loved being a part of a team more than the dancing. I mean, I made really good friends. I never really tried singing, so I should probably get into that. I tried acting and modeling. Oh my gosh, I love that. I was very passionate about that. So that's something that I still want to like dabble in whenever. Can I talk? Then in high school, I decided, hey, let's try out EMT and let's see if I like that. And I got into the program or whatever, and I was learning all these things about like the human body and all this and that and third, and I was actually interested in that, you know? I think I've lived many lives now I'm thinking about it. And now I'm doing YouTube. So, and then I was also obsessed with like painting for a long time. I think I already said that, but like when I say I was painting, like what's that boy name? Bon Jovi? No, not him. Who am I thinking about? What is that boy name? I don't know what that man's name is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put it right here. Just a man. Please, I'm so sorry. Respect to you. You're amazing. Bob Ross. Yeah, get a craft. Jesus. I feel like this video was just like chit chat and scramble. I really want to do a podcast series. Let's say goodbye to bad habits in 2025. Let's step into a new era of ourselves and leave the phone alone. Let's travel. Spend time with your friends if you have some. If you don't, make some. Spend time with your family. That's a really big one that I'm really big about. We need to spend time with ourselves too. Read a book. Go spend time with God. I know that has really helped me last year, and stepping into this year, I've made it a really big thing to spend time with God. I don't even care if it's once a day or twice a week. Like, do it more than you usually have. A routine becomes a habit. So if you put God into your routine, it will come naturally to you. But I can't wait. I just can't wait. Like, I can't wait to see what this year holds. I feel like it's really greatness. And like I said, 2024 was a lesson. I feel like 2025 is the blessings on end. Because 2024 was the lessons on end. Like, baby, it was a lesson after lesson after lesson. I'm like, dang, I've been in school my whole life. How much do I have to keep going to? I hate to break it to myself, but I have about like 10 more years of school. And that's okay because you learn every day. What did I learn today? I learned today that my nephew has been on too much social media because he was talking about he said that's mad crazy. I said, what? Yeah, he said that's mad crazy. And I was like, you're 8. What do you know about mad crazy? Hello? What? Mad crazy. Am I old? Oh, and then he said, oh, I'm just trolling. You're 8. You're what? The only troll you should know about is the troll movie. The troll movie. I just started like so bad. The troll movie. But you what? You trolling? Me and my sister was stunned. Where did you learn that? Get out of my face. You was 8. Stay 8. When I was 8, I was barely talking. That's a lot. But anyways, y'all. Like I said, these kids need to stay off the internet. We need to stay off the internet. Watch the news. I want to get into watching the news because I feel like I wouldn't know what's going on in this world if I didn't watch TikTok. Like, I would know nothing. I wouldn't even know who our president was if I didn't have TikTok, and that's really sad. So I need to go watch the news. I need to get into my adult era. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Join the family. Turn on my post notifications so you can be alerted every time I post a new video. I think I said that in English. I'm not really sure. I'm just really excited for the videos this year. Like, I feel like I'm really gonna step it up. I feel like I'm really gonna have a lot of fun with what I'm gonna do. I can't wait to make study videos. Oh, y'all, one thing I've always wanted to do was pranks. I feel like pranks are kind of outdated, but like, I don't know. I might get into it. I'm not really sure. I might dip my little toe in it. I'm not really sure. Subscribe, like, and comment, and stay beautiful or handsome.